Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing Divine Joruney. In between episodes, you can see behind me, I built a big structure. So let's go take a look and get right to it. Got a lot to automate today. So first off, this building, it is for one of my patrons. This is for PO2 or PO2. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm probably butchering it. I do apologize, but it's PO2's Botanicals. So that's what we're calling it. It's going to be for all things Botania. So that is what it's for. We're going to go up here, go take a look. Boom. So, nothing super special. It's just kind of a sunken down, I guess kind of, I don't even know what to call it. I just like it. It's kind of a, I don't know. And I like the pillars. I think the pillars turned out well. I like these marble blocks with the gold on them. I think they look well too. Oh, I broke, I need to fix that. There was dirt there before and it's just like, I didn't like the dirt touching that. Then I forgot to add the line. Anyway, we'll fix that later. Look, I'm doing a half-built building. Professional. Check me out. Anyway, this is going to be where we do all things Botanica. We're going to call it Botanica from now on. I made more Endoflames. We have 54 Endoflames now. We have 8 mana spreaders. I also did a mana distributor. The mana distributor was just this. So, just this environmental core was the only real issue, is what it was. And you had to make this Orbis Terrain, but it's the only use for it. There's no other use for it, so it's going to be the only one we have to make in the entire pack. There was nothing really special. It was like 4 times you had to use the chemistry stat to make it. So it was quite multi-step, but it is done. It's a thing, and we have it. Now I can shoot all of my mana at the pools, and they'll get distributed evenly, and it works like a charm. So that is kind of the purpose of it. I have been filling up the pools. I did make a bunch of mana diamonds, so I have a whole bunch. While I was working on this, I just kind of kept throwing coal at it and letting it build up mana. And then I had one full pool. I was just like, yeah, it's time to make a mana distributor and at least have a little access to a couple more pools there. I did add in channels, so there is channels here. So I have access to AE. I also have more channels running under here. We are pretty much good to go. And around here, these flowers are really, they're not here for aesthetics. These are here, they're dirt proof. They're the dirt proof me. I don't know how many times and how many packs I have used all of not just one kind of petal, but several kinds of petals of my flowers, crafting and stuff. So this way I always have them on hand and I can just go and make more. So yeah, anyway. So today we're going to work on mana automation, obviously. So we're going to work on that first. We're going to grab a bunch of stuff here. We're going to grab some hoppers, some marble. We're going to need some of these open crates. We don't need a tesseract yet. We're going to grab, we only need 2 of those, so let's only grab 2. That, a timer. Is there anything else there? That. There we go. I think that's everything. I think that's everything we need right now. Yeah, I probably forgot something. I know we need redstone, so let's grab that. We only have 40,000. Anyway, we're going to build a structure, and it's going to be a little up, a little higher up. I did a little testing, and I noticed I could drop coal here, and it'll feed the endoflames on each side. So we're going to do a dropper system. But we're only going to need 4 for all these flowers, so it's not going to be, overly complicated. It's actually really simple, this kind of setup. But it's going to be how we do it. Let's go. It'll be kind of like this. I'm going to do this one like that just because I can. The rest of them, I'm going to have to do a little different. But that's going to be the basic setup. These crates, let's go look at the recipe on them because they were something new here. Not use. Let's go to the recipe. They take a drawbridge and just some bronze or aluminum brass, I think. Yeah, bronze or aluminum brass, and then a blank cast dispenser, redstone. Make that. And their whole purpose in life is kind of like a dispenser, except for they drop things automatically. And they drop them straight down instead of kind of random. So, yeah. We're just going to come across here, get these all lined up. I have it kind of worked out on the distance. They're 9 apart, so we don't have to do a lot of thinking. Although I'll probably still mess it up, because that's the kind of thing I do. I will have to... Is that 3? I already lost count. There we go. 5 more. Is that right? I hope so. Anyway, we're just gonna throw this stuff down here. We're not gonna need one of these lines here. I just kind of need it here as the framework to get things in place. But anyway, get that kind of sorted out here. I probably get rid of this line right here. So we'll just do that. and maybe that. Didn't break this, then we could just vein mine that. There we go. Now take care of that. Okay, so that's kind of the basic setup. I need to get rid of this pillar too, because that'll kind of drive me nuts. Oh, and I'll break an endo flame, because, well, why not? It's just a good time. Head by all. I'm going to break this, because I've had it jump weird sometimes, vein mining. I'm always afraid, so I always try to make sure there's at least 1 to 2 blocks space. Anyway, let's do that. Let's grab this here. We're going to need a line across here. There we go. And then I need to fix those hoppers so they're actually pointed down. There's only one of them pointed down properly right now. So, why does it do that? Every once in a while you hit a side and you gotta go to a different side to actually make it rotate. I've never understood that. Like right there. There we go. And is it when it's behind them? Is that what it is? It is too. That's kind of weird. When it's behind the way that it's currently pointing. Anyway, they're going to point down. Those are going to be the hoppers. They're going to be what distributes the coal to the end of flames. We're going to have 2 blocks up here just like this. And then we're going to have a timer. Here we go. And we're probably going to throw that in the dead center. And there we go. We're actually going to add a block here and a lever here. Just so we have a way of shutting this off. And that's sweet. Next, we're going to grab 2 redstone torches. So, sorry, 4. 1 on each side of these blocks. So we can keep a redstone signal on all the time. And run that redstone signal on top of the hoppers. And the redstone signal being active will actually lock the hoppers, not allowing them to drop items. And that's the whole point of the timer. So when this timer hits a pulse, it'll send it here to the redstone, it'll hit this block, it'll deactivate the torches for a single tick and allow a single piece of coal, or we're going to be using coal blocks, to drop. And from that point, that'll automate it. We just need to set up the timer properly, and pretty much good to go. So that is that. There we go. And there's that. So that is effectively the framework right there. We just need to get the items in. So I did make an ender chest. I finally swallowed the bullet. I made ender chests just because I figured this was the easiest way to do it. And they don't feel very expensive anymore as they did previously. So I'm going to use 2 transfer nodes because I'm crazy like that. You don't need to. I'm just going to use 2. Anyway, let's go here. Just me having to have everything symmetrical. I can't break the habit. It is so hard. I mean, I did it on my fort. I mean, that was a big step for me. That was progress. It's very hard. Anyway, that'll handle that. There we go. And that is just, like I said, just full of coal. And the coal is just coming in from our builder. So that's there. The builder's not actually on right now, actually. So that is something we're going to have to do. At some point, it's going to on again. But I kind of want deep storage units for a lot of things. Things like redstone. It was brought to my attention that later in the game, we're going to need an immense amount of it. I think one of the quests is to make like 4 of those top level AE drives. And apparently they take about 80,000 redstone to make. So yeah, redstone sand. I think it's the redstone alloy. But you need massive amounts of it. But anyway, that's that. And that should be filling up all the hoppers now. Oops, we do not want that because that'll start dropping things. But just make sure there's items in here. Maybe if it'll let me access this. Why can't I access this hopper? There it is. Okay, it is working. Okay, let's break that. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to set the timer. The timer, I kind of worked it out exactly what I need. I know what I need. It's 23 seconds, and that'll work perfectly. We're actually going to flick it on. The way I worked out the time for this, and how you can too, if you're using coal, an endo flame will build it. No, it will burn a piece of coal every 400 seconds. That is how long it burns inside them. I'm using 18 endo flames, so basically just the 400 seconds divided by 18. So just so once it gets through one 400 second cycle, and every one of these will be kind of linked up, and then it's cycle, and as one wears off, it'll drop another piece of coal. If you're using just regular coal, because a lot of people do, they prefer it, they only burn for 40 seconds, so you'll have to make it a lot quicker and kind of figure that out there. The timing would be very hard with that. And yeah, anyway, that's that. That is automated. That's doing its thing. Seems to be working pretty good. It's getting us mana, and that's what we want from it. And that is basically the automation. I can come here anytime and just turn this off and the pools are full. I could do the thing where you put a comparator onto a pool and then send a signal up and tell it to turn off. I don't like that. I think it's aesthetics. I don't like the way it looks. If I could find a way to hide it and do it in maybe like 1 or 2 blocks, or just keep it completely out of sight, I would do it. Otherwise, I don't want to look at it. And I can't think. I've never seen a way of being able to do it, nice, tight, and compact. Anyway, that is the way I'm doing that. And that is our mana. So we're going to get on to something else here. And okay, now that mana is taken care of, I think we're going to work on the Apothecary. And we're just going to make it so this automatically fills up with water. So we're going to do it real quick. Shouldn't take too long at all. Actually, it would have been quicker if I just left that there. Let's just put that there. Let's make ourselves a little work area here. I think we're going to have to go down 2, 3. Yeah, 3, then maybe a row here for water. And do that. And we're just going to use autonomous activators for this. I'm just got a couple here. We just need 2. Probably some conduits. I'm going to need to make some facades after we're done, just to clean it up. Just think of what else we need here. We needed the filters, that's why I had those. And anything else? We'll need a bucket of water and a bucket. Oh, we'll actually need 2 buckets of water. There we go. So let's get everything in place. Let's see here. I need to get an autonomous activator right here over this empty kind of space here. So let's just do this real quick. There we go. Oh, I got a hole here. And I guess we can just make it come down here. That'll work perfect. Get that out of there. There we go. Then we'll want... Oh, well, they're going to need Tesseract too, because these things take power, don't they? There we go. Is that one configured? I guess neither of them are. Doesn't really matter. We'll just come down here, pull that there, go here. It is configured. Excellent. So that should already be getting power. That is what we want. We're going to grab another one of these puppies, come up here, and set that one face upwards. And this one's going to feed the water directly into the Apothecary, so we just throw that there. We need to get water in place, so we should probably do that. Let's see here. We're going to grab that dorite, because it's very important that you use dorite. I just want to fill that in. Let's do this and do that. Then we're going to have to break that very important dorite for a second, because I need a bucket of water, and I need to grab it from the center. There we go. Just so we can set a filter. There we go. And how are we going to do this? So the way I was thinking is we got to set... I got to figure out which side's which is first. Let's go here. That should be that side. Yes, so that is... Bottom is left. There we go. Bottom is left. So we'll put orange. So this will be an input, and this will be an output. Oh, I have the wrong one here. That one there. There we go. Oh, I want that one orange. Orange. Want that one blue. This one I'd want orange, right? There we go. So we can output empty buckets from this side, and we'll set up that one first. Just so we keep it clear in my head. There we go. So we're bringing out, this will be empty buckets. I can disable this connection here. We don't need that. Yes, this is a waste of a Tesseract, but they don't feel very expensive anymore, so I can use them all willy-nilly. We're just going to set that to insert. And we are going to need a filter here. So bam. And we're going to put in a bucket. There we go. And that will just pull that out. And that'll do that. And insert it. On the other side, we'll just flip that. So here, here, here. We're going to set that to disable. Set that to... Which way? Yeah, it's pulling out of here, right? Extract. And insert. And this one's going to wait for full buckets. So let's do that. Bam. It'll only pull full buckets. And there we go. I should be able to take that. Should throw that. There we go. Already done. Simple as that. And that'll automate it. That is all we needed to do. So I'm just going to fill that in now. And that is effectively... where'd all the stone go? I feel like I should... Oh, is it in my backpack? Is that one of the things I have filtered? Oh, yes, 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 yes. It's compressing everything on me. Let's go grab something here. We need some cobble. There we go. Maybe some of that. That'll work. Get this filled in. Then we'll move on to something else. Something else. Let's keep going. keep going with the progress. I know soon, too. It isn't too long before we're going to actually get into Agricraft and Magic Crops, at least the early seeds, and that's going to be a very nice life change. And now that we have Botania, we're going to be able to very soon start working on the blood automation and the chemistry set automation. I will come back in a bit. I just need to take 2 of these blocks and make facades out of them. So I am going to throw these in my backpack and remember to do that. Anyway, that is that. That automates that. So when I'm coming here and making seeds now, I don't need to worry about water. I can just use the seeds, right click, use the seeds, right click, and just keep remaking them. So it'll speed things up a lot. Anyway. And okay, the next thing we're going to work on here is something I'm just going to do. It's going to be a little seed station. We may fully automate this later. Maybe we'll automate this now. I'm going to set it up basically and see if it works. I did this in 1.10. I've never done this in 1.7. I actually used mechanical users. I'm kind of curious if it's going to work. So let's grab some bone meal. There we go. We'll need, well, I already have seeds on me. We'll need shears. Let's make some shears. Which shears do we want to make? Doesn't really matter. Just one for testing. If it works, we could maybe automate that. Do the whole process. I think that's everything we need. We don't need anything fancy for this. It's actually pretty basic. We will need some conduit, though, for power. Let's grab... That'll be fine. And maybe we have another tesseract in here. Right there. Excellent. I think that's everything we actually need for this. So let's go... Let's do it down this way. I'm going to put it up the stairs here, kind of outside, and kind of throw it in the wall, I think. Just throw it in the wall. I have no idea. Do I have dirt on me? I think I saw some in here. There we go. We are going to need a piece of dirt. Let's do that. There we go. Let's grab one of these activators. And I guess we could do that. There we go. So this one is going to... Actually, I should put that one more deep. Just so we're at ground level. There we go. That'll work. There. Then a piece of dirt. There we go. So this one, the whole purpose is going to be to plant seeds. So I am going to need some conduit. And maybe a chest, a feeder chest for this one. But that isn't a big deal. Then this one here is going to bone meal. And this last one is going to shear 2 tall flowers. So that's kind of the whole setup there. It's nothing really complicated. It's just kind of getting it set up and powered up. And after that, you don't really have to make seeds anymore. You can just kind of feed what you want in there. Let them all duplicate, double whatever you have, basically. And kind of let it go. Let's throw a tesseract there, maybe. We're going to need some of that conduit. There we go. Bring that here. That'll power those 2. Is that set to a channel? It is. Guess we'll just bring the rest of the power right here. There we go. And there we go. And that should power them all up. There we go. And come back and pretty that up with some stone later. We'll just come over here for a sec. We're going to need some conduit. Item conduit. So let's grab that. I thought I had a bunch. Oh, I have it right here. But I also want some... do I have bricks in here? Not con bricks. I don't think that's even a thing. I do have a couple of bricks. I should automate bricks. I don't know why I didn't. I use them so often. Let's go here. Hide that. And that should handle that. Then this one is an input. We want that. Put it up here. I should have grabbed a chest too. Let's grab a chest real quick. It doesn't even matter what kind of chest, to be honest. What do we have in the system? We'll use a crystal. It has lots of space. And it was a quest reward. There we go. We'll just do that. We'll just go down here. Work on that filter. Not filter, the extract and insert. Set that to insert. Set that to extract. There we go. And that could be just our feeder chest. There we go. And if I want to fully automate these, which I might, I'm thinking about it, because it'd be really easy. I would just have to put on this one a export bus filling this one with bone meal. This one, if I did an autocraft on shears, and then maybe, yeah, autocraft and shears, then I'd probably do it with a mini chest, because they only have a single slot, so I'd only keep 1 shear in the system. Then a hyper rationing pipe, so it would only let 1 shear into the autonomous activator. Then that you wouldn't have to worry about being spammed with shears. But anyway, that would be pretty simple. And then I'm not going to do it right now. I'm kind of theory crafting in my head, and it would work. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just babbling. Let's do this. Let's grab some bone meal. I have my bone meal. If I put it down right now, this is the only problem with this. So if I put my bone meal in, actually I couldn't really automate this. Yeah, because there is a problem. This is going to be manual, and there might be a way to get around it. If I put bone meal here, it's going to bone meal the grass and just make grass, and that's not going to work. So I'm going to have to do this manual because it's going to have to be done in the right order, and you'll see here. It'll work in a second. So I'm just going to double all these. So let's just do this. Bam, that'll give us 44 of those. There we go. Should be able to throw those in there. There we go. That's planted. We would want exactly 44 bone meal. There we go. Throw that there. We need shears in the top one. There we go. Throw that there. Why isn't that working? It's making a liar of me. And it's wasting bone meal. Not that it matters. Left click? Oh, it's left click. That's why. I probably put some stone around here so it can't grow grass, because I can see me doing that quite often. And then I could add ender hopper to grab all the items, I guess. Probably be the easiest way to do it. But you could just leave it, kind of do its thing. And with an ender hopper, I guess I wouldn't even have to sit here. I could just sit here. Put them in here, then walk away and do the thing. But it didn't get them all because I wasted a bunch of bone meal. How many are still in there? Oh, just one? Okay. No, there's more than that. Oh, I can't even tell how many are in there. Let's just do them all. Anyway, that'll double up all on our flowers just like that. I mean, later on we get the, what is it called? The jaded? The jaded amaranthus? I think it's called. Yeah. But I don't even know if we need it, to be honest. I don't think we're going to need that many seeds, to be honest. So I may just end up using this station. Because I could come here. If I basically doubled my seeds, 6 or 7 times, you know what I mean, over and over and over, I'd have 2,000 in a very short amount of time. The bone meal's free, and I'd be done. Be done for the pack as far as I'm concerned. I really don't see that much use for the mysticals. And you have seeds later on anyway with eggcraft, so yeah, this will probably be temporary. Just make it so I don't run out of seeds for now. And nice, easy way of doing the seeds, so I think I just shot down my entire plan of automating it. Logic. It gets in the way sometimes. And okay, the next thing we're going to get to is probably make the Runic altar. I think we can pretty much just straight up make it now. I have a blood altar. I have those on autocraft. Wildwood chunk. Let's see here. We can make these. I have a bunch of these Eden souls now, so not a problem. Guess we'll just make a stack or two. And if the recipe is the same as the other one. Oh, I did that completely wrong. Doesn't matter. There we go. Do that. Then if it's like the other one, it's in the shape of pants. There we go. We only need 2. 1, 2. Let's get rid of that. And there we go. Runic altar. Fantastic. And we're not actually going to use it right now. I just kind of want to get it down. We'll probably use this next episode. Because, yeah, I kind of want to keep all of the automation stuff for blood magic kind of tomorrow. So probably start off just doing the components for this. Because we need to make this. So let's take a look here. The inscription. This is kind of where we've been working towards. This is going to open up the automation for blood magic. So I really want this thing. This is a very big need for us. But we need this root of pride, which isn't too bad. I made quite a few components. I think I have just about everything. I think I saw something I didn't have. I don't have any basalt. So I am going to have to fly around and find one of the Project Red volcanoes. They're just in the world. They'll just be big volcanoes with lava at the top, all gray. Get some of that basalt. You're good to go. Anything else there? Rune of Air. I'll probably do some pre-crafting here. We'll have to set up concentrated cloud seed. I haven't done that for a long time. I think that's water and clay. Is that what that is? So it starts here. It goes to cloud seed. Then it goes water. No, it's clay and some kind of something cold. Okay. Oh, the ratios are horrible. Anyway, not going to worry about that. So we're going to have to do that. Anything else? I'm not even sure. Oh, the Cloud Sea controls there's the weather thing for Ender IO, isn't there? That's probably what that's for. Anyway, so that's that. Light blue wool, I could actually automate that. That won't be too hard. A lot of things we're going to be working in not too long too, after we automate blood magic, is to automate all the runes. So if we go to runes, we've got a lot of them here. So these ones, like, we're going to have to get fish, and we're actually going to do that in a minute here. Fish jerky is another one we're going to do. We'll probably do that later. I just want to get the fishery set up now. These aqua balls were ink sacs, so we need to automate ink sacs. Yeah, and that's just one rune. This one, every one of them is going to need one of these description tools automated, but we're waiting on blood magic. So that's kind of the reason I'm not just jumping to it, because, well, we need to be able to automate, say, Insidium and stuff like that. We can automate that stuff too now, can't we? Absolutely. Okay. But other stuff, I mean, every one of them has something that's a little, you know, it's just, ooh, you know what I mean? Mushroom stew, there's one. That one we already did. Berry medley, that is another one. And all these saplings. We can get the flowers through the alchemy catalyst. I probably will make some of these self cores in between the video, just so we can get that catalyst done. But these, can we get these anyway? No. Looks like the only way to get these ones, these Natura plants, is going to be actually be growing them. So that's a thing. Rune of Summer. Anything rare. Hot Spike. I'm just kind of identifying the dirty things, because there's all kind of stuff. This one's dirty. Look at that. And these are dirty. These metamorphic blocks, stones. Place some stone blocks near the Metamorphosis flower and supply it with mana to obtain metamorphic stone blocks. All 8 types will generate, but the types that generate more often depend on the biome. So you could have to do it a whole lot, I guess. Well, it says they'll all generate, so I guess we'll see. It wouldn't be every time, though. Anyway, just an extra step, right? Plus these wicker blocks, which I think are just any saplings. What sapling's that? Tree, what? Stop. Stop. There's one sapling there. I just totally don't recognize it. I want to see it. Where is it? Come on, stop. Come back. Oh, of course. I made it go away. That was a bizarre looking giant tree. I just erased it from the game, apparently. Anyway, let's move on. I'm going to keep looking at it now, just bewildered. Like, what tree was that? Yeah, there's a whole lot of automation. These ones aren't too bad, as long as you have the previous rooms automated. These are the end rooms. So to make those inscription, here, bam, isn't too bad. So, I mean, it is gluttony. It's just the fires and the runes of summer. The runes of summer are the harder part. But to make the diviner, so this is something else I want. This diviner's easy. I can actually make this right now. I just have to do it. Not a big deal at all, actually. This one, though, on the other hand, Rune of Envy. So you do that and that. Then 2 runes of Gluttony. And then the Rune of Sloth. So, yeah, just brutal. And then 3 of the inscription tools. It's a lot of crafting. You're going to want this automated. Most likely. I mean, you could do it manually, I guess, but not something we're going to do. We're going to start working towards those rune automations, though. So, I have a chest over here, and I have some stuff here. One of the things we needed was fish and puffer fish and ink sacs. So we're going to get those done real quick. I'm going to grab a fisher. This one's going to handle the fish and the puffer fish, which is kind of cool here. So let's grab that. Probably need one of those, some drawers, and some buckets of water. Here we go. These are just from Mind Factory Reloaded. Didn't bother showing the crafting because, well, it is nothing we haven't done yet. I also made one of these diamond fishing rods from Thermal. I just used this one because it has about 1500 durability, I think. I think the platinum one is actually better than this, but I think it has about 1700. But honestly, diamonds are cheaper than platinum to me. I don't know why I grabbed that bucket. We need to make some water here, so we're just going to make a water area. It doesn't have to be so big. I think the minimum is 3x3, but I think... How does it work? I think it controls how much power it takes if it's in a bigger area. Or maybe it's the amount of work time. I can't remember. But if you put too many fissures in the same area, it'll get kind of bogged down and won't work properly. I'm going to steal this piece of stone for a second. Because this actually needs to float above the water. So we're going to grab the fissure. We're just going to throw it here. And go here. There we go. And I'm going to have to come back here with a trash can. Because this will get... actually, I need 2 more of these. This will get everything that you get from fishing. So we're going to have to avoid off some of that stuff. I don't need it. But I'm just going to get kind of a temporary setup going. Get it initially set up, and then we can work from there. It will be able to auto-export to this, so that's kind of cool. We will need a tesseract on the back, though, so let's do that. There we go. Set that to that. And that should start functioning. It's going to idle. It's going to go through a cycle. We're going to give it a rod. And I will have to replace that. I could just do kind of a chest, you know, kind of buffer chest. I won't need this to run all game. You know, how many fish are we really going to need? But at the same time, want to get a decent amount so we don't have to worry about it. And we will have to do the whole jerky thing later, but the jerky thing will literally take about a minute. I just want to get a little fish before that to make it worthwhile. So once we have that built up, we'll get to that. It didn't get nothing. So it has to run through the idle time, which is 200 ticks apparently. And then it's going to run through the work time, which is 325. But I think that work time is lower because I have more water there. I think if you go larger, it might lower it even more than that. I think it might be 7x7 might be the max. I'm not positive. You'd have to actually check the wiki because I can't remember. Let's grab this. Anyway, I just wanted to see it work, see it pull something out of the water, know it's working. And then I'm going to come back later with a filter and a trash can because there's going to be quite a lot of stuff. I'll probably just use a repairable for a filter to get rid of all the fishing rods and stuff that we will get definitively. There we go. Come on. Get through the cycle. You're taking your time there, buddy. Move along. I have no idea. It's almost done there. It's good there. It's good there. You can do it, sir. There you go. Got something. Got us a pufferfish, which is actually one of the ones we need. But it's also going to get other stuff, probably like leather and plastic, because we have Mind Factory Reloaded in here. Plastic will be in here, which I'll actually keep. But I'll come here as well, and I'll stick a storage bus on this puppy too. And then I'll have anything that I do want to keep kept and everything else voided off. And okay, the next one we're going to set up here is actually going to be for the squid. So let's get that going. We got a rancher here, a tesseract, some jailer safari nets. Oh, we need some water. Of course, as always. Let's just grab 2 of those. 2 of those. Oh, we got more fish. We got some puffer, a regular fish, and a salmon. So it's already working. It's doing its thing. I am going to have to filter it though. That is definitive. Yeah, anyway, let's go. How do I want to do this? Guess we'll just keep that as ground level. That means... Actually, this one is only going to output one thing, right? Yes. Okay, well, yeah, let's do it like this. Here, let's do it like this. There we go. We'll just kind of block this off. Make it too deep. And then the squids will not be able to get in front of it. Because if you hit this with a precision hammer, any of the MFR machines for that matter, it'll kind of show you. You can rotate it for one thing. You can also break it, of course. But it gives you an idea. I guess you don't have to hit it. Just highlight it, and it'll show you the range of the machine. So you can kind of see where it's going to do its work. I don't know if it works with this one. Does it work with this one? Doesn't see. Oh, it does. It shows the area below it. Huh. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Anyway, just it works. That's how it works. But we're gonna have to make a little pocket here, I guess, for our squid. So let's do that. Then we can do there, and we won't need many squids. It's not something we're gonna need a ton of, but I just want to be able to keep a drawer of ink sacs at all time that I never have to worry about black dye. Or ink sacs for that matter. So, yeah, just a thing. Let's do that. I think down here, we'll just throw the tesseract. That'll work fine. That one's on main. Receiving energy only. Exactly the way we want it. This one is going to export nothing but ink sacs. And I'll hook this one up to a storage drawer as well. That would be pretty cool. And now to that. So that should already be getting power, right? And going through its work cycles. I'll probably make this one higher. Make the water one higher, just to give them a little more room. There we go. Let's kind of do that. Do that. Do that. Then we can just move this across. There we go. And after that, I can box them in, because they will try to get out, because they are sly little creatures. Let's get them in there, though. They could sometimes get over edges and hurt themselves. They're not very bright. Do one there. Guess I have to put them against walls to make them work right. There we go. Get outside before one of them gets their head up here. There we go. I guess that works. And there we go. We already have an ink sac. So it's actually working. It's doing its thing. And I can actually box that one off, kind of make it flat. And okay, I think I'm going to end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated. I want you guys all to have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.